everyone. Happy Friday. It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. This is Friday, May 24th, 2024. So good to see you guys here today. I'm excited to be here for another Friday Live. We're going to put my crafting apron on so we don't get stuff all over. Let's see. How is everyone? So many of you checking in. Let me know where you are popping in from. Let's see. Colleen says that she got her new Olo colors today. That's awesome. We're going to be using some of those today, which is super exciting. 32 new colors of Olo were released on Monday, so that is super fun. We're also going to be playing with the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous, kind of his latest release, but Simon Says Stamp has created coordinating dies for those, so we're going to be playing with that. We're going to be playing with embossing folders. Embossing folders are 25% off, I believe, through the 27th at Simon Says Stamp, which is amazing. I'm using one newer embossing folder for, I think it's from the last release, and then my personal, like one of my top favorite embossing folders. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Wilma. A reminder to everyone, if you are here, if you would make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, I would super appreciate it. Oh, Jen says that apron is on sale at Spellbinders right now. I do have a link down below, so grab that if you don't have one. I love it. I wear it all the time, and it does save my clothes because I tend to like drop like the ink pads towards me, never away from me, always towards me. And if you're gonna spatter or splatter, whatever you want to call it, no judgment here, anything, then I tend to get that all over me too. So I love wearing a crafty apron. And sometimes I find myself getting ready to leave the house and I still have it on. Oh my goodness. Oh, my fur babies just opened the door. Ethan just took them outside for me. Oh, so fun. It looks like you guys are doing some felt crafting, some other crafting. Let me know in the chat what you guys have planned for this Memorial Day weekend if you're here in the US and you have the weekend off. Yeah, Larissa says she loves the teal color. Me too, or the turquoise color. Me too. Yes, Terry, thank you so much. I will check that. Oh no, she said sent that to Sandy, not me. Sandy, you check that. Oh, that's funny. Nikki, I did get that. If I haven't responded to you yet, I have that pulled up and I was working on it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, everybody coming in from everywhere. It's so good to see you today. So so sorry. But hold on. I'm guessing UPS is here. I am going to flip the camera around. We're going to talk a little bit about the Tim Holtz stamp sets and the coordinating dies. I'm going to talk about and show what embossing folders I'm going to use today. And then I'll get the Olo markers out and we'll talk about that a little bit too. Oh, thank you so much, Madge. That's so sweet of you. Shari is heading out of town tomorrow. That sounds amazing. Larissa says she has a baseball tournament. Oh, finally baseball weather, right? Absolutely. Love, love, love that. Okay. So I have, in typical Nicole fashion, I have an idea in my head, but I love coming here on Fridays and seeing if things work. Now I did pre-do my background, but we're going to do one live on camera as well. But let's talk about embossing folders. And again, embossing folders are 25% off this through the 27th at Simon Says Stamp, and they have a ton of amazing ones. This is one of my very, very favorite go-tos. This is not new. It's called Wooden Planks. And you can see it here. We're going to be using it for our background today. I love a wood plank background, whether it's a stamped background or, like in this case, an embossing folder, and it works beautifully. So we're going to be using that. That is the first embossing folder. Then I would really like to use this one as well. This is the new embossing folder and cutting die called Captivating Keys. Let's see. The background looks amazing. Thank you, Kat. Oh my gosh, Terry's gonna attend Creative Escape in August. I am so excited, Terry. Oh, that's so fun. Yay, yay, yay. So this, I'm not going to use it as a background this time, but you can see there's cutting dies. So we're going to actually cut some metallic keys. I only did one, but we're going to do several because it is really cool. If you don't want to use actual, like Tim Holtz has amazing metal keys, but if you don't want to use that bulk, you can make some nice little paper keys, and look at that detail. Isn't that incredible? So I am going to create some keys for my card as well, just because I thought they were fun. That's how all of my ideas start, just because I think that would be fun. And then I do want a little tag, which I know you're seeing only rectangles. Here's the tag for my card, because we're going to be creating a little bouquet and I want to tie a little sentiment tag to it. I just picked any set from my stash that I knew had a tag that was the right size. This Mama Elephant B2, I think it's Back to Basics, rectangle is great. I also pulled this one and I also linked to it because I do love the rounded shape in the arches. But if you have any of these B2B sets, check the middle die because it's a little tag and they're awesome for tying on to little things. Yes, Kristen says it's amazing. It looks real. The keys are so cool. And we're actually going to do the complete die cutting of those on camera. Okay, we're going to talk about the Tim Holtz sets. Let me put these, I haven't taken the, what is it called? Oh my gosh, the words are escaping me today. But I haven't pulled off the backing. So we're just going to shove it back in here for now. This is the set we're going to use today. I'm zooming out too. I am zoomed way far in. This is called Abstract Florals, and it is so beautiful. So Tim has his awesome line of stamps with Stampers Anonymous, and for a lot of the more current or recent stamp sets, Simon Says Stamp is creating coordinating dies. If you are like me, weeding, thank you, Shari. Shari always comes in clutch. It's because I don't even like to weed outside. That's why I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. So Simon Says Stamp has created coordinating dies. If you're like me and you do not want to do the fussy cutting or cussy cutting, as our friend Deb here that is a viewer here on my channel calls it, then these dies are for you and for me because I do not like to fussy cut. I'm just not a fussy cut kind of girl. So we're going to use Abstract Florals. I'm also going to show some of the other sets. This is probably one of my favorites. I want to do something fun with this. It is called the Paint by Number, and I think this set is amazing. I absolutely love this. I may try to do something with this weekend because I just absolutely love this set. Think birthday cards, think home decor. So here's what I'm thinking. Thinking ahead just a tiny little bit, think of if you're going to do a decor piece for maybe 4th of July or something, you could do like 1776, or you could even do the 4 for 4th of July. But birthday cards, custom anniversary cards. It's my parents' 51st anniversary in 2 days. So that would be cool. You can customize all kinds of things, your scrapbook page layouts, all of the thing. Let me see. Karen from the UK is here. Awesome. We've got Eva from Denmark. I love it. Yes, and Barbara said weeding too. Thank you guys for helping me. So this is the crochet trims, and this is really cool. And there are a couple of different die sets, the thick and thin versions. They both coordinate back to this stamp set, which is really, really cool. I have some ideas for that one as well. This is a beautiful, I could see doing like a little shadow box even with this. This is called Forgotten Garden. And I love it. Kind of looks like little dried flowers that you've taped into a book or something. And then I'm really, really excited about this one as well. This is called the Curiosity Shop. And look at the coordinating dies for that. And I love this number border. I love the typewriter, the little paper, and just, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the typewriter die has a little cut in it and the paper. So you can totally customize that typewriter with these little sentiment, or the paper with these little sentiments. And I just think this is the cutest set. I absolutely love it. I also really like the 4-leaf clover. The little, I just think that could be really fun for a background. I could see coloring that for a background and then doing like a little lucky day out of the typewriter. So cute. Hi, Donna. Where do you find information about Creative Escape? It's here in Phoenix, correct? Yes, it is. Laura votes for home decor. I love that. I will add a link for Creative Escape when we are finished. I did post about it on my Facebook page for sure. I'll put it on YouTube as well. So let me tuck the ones we're not using right now down below. And it's on the Spellbinder site, Terry said. Thank you, Terry. Let's start with our background today. This is not the end of new fun things I have to share with you. Speaking of Spellbinders, as we're preparing to start our background, I want to show you guys, this is available for pre-order. I do not have the new small Scout size yet, but we got this beauty that we're going to be using today. This is a pre-order die cut machine. They have several up for pre-order, and I absolutely love this. This one is called, of course, I can't remember at the moment. It's something really cute. So I'm going to look at the name because I'm having one of those days, apparently, where words are hard, as always. Let's see. Let me see. Where is it at? I wrote it down, so, and then of course I forgot. Okay, Lilac Shimmer Platinum. And so this is like the 6-inch size. If you guys are a Patreon member, I may have even mentioned it here on my channel. I actually broke my 6-inch platform, or my Platinum 6 a few months ago, and I love this. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Anyway, so this is what we're going to use today. There's also the new Scout, which is their little version, like the little tabletop, goes with you to retreats, crops, all of the things. It is tiny, a little bit smaller than this, and is absolutely amazing. Oh, yay! Kathy pre-ordered the purple Scout. I love it. So fun. Yes, Kat, I love the purple too. Who knew? I'm not opposed to purple, but I don't generally like gravitate towards purple, if that makes sense. Okay, so I want to show this because this might be different than how some people use their die cutting machine for embossing folders. I don't follow the instructions. And the reason being is if I find any resistance whatsoever, I'm not going to force it and break my machine. This is my tried and true how I use the embossing folders from Simon. Now this doesn't mean I use the same for everything, but for my Simon Says Stamp embossing folders, this is what the sandwich I use. So this is our wooden planks background, and I have a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch panel of Nino cardstock in here. Oh, Larissa loves it. Lavender is one of her favorite colors. Oh, it was one of your wedding colors. How beautiful. Yes. Oh, Judy, thank you so much. If you are attending Creative Escape in August with Spellbinders, if you pre-register, I believe, I might be a little wrong about that, but if you register now, you get a Scout with your registration fee. So kind of a nice little incentive. Super, super awesome. Judy, thank you for mentioning that. Okay, so I have my cardstock in here. I don't do this for everything, but for my embossing folders, I save the backing. And I actually just tuck it all into my little pocket, wherever that might be. Here it is. You know, the storage pockets we use for our stamps and things, I actually just tuck it all in there together. But I have another reason for holding on to these. And the reason is, for this machine, we're going to use our platform base and platform top. And then I just place my embossing folder right here on my platform, and I use the packaging as my shim. This gives me perfect results every single time. It gives you the correct resistance, but not like too much resistance where it won't go through your machine. So look at that. Isn't that awesome? So it creates an awesome plank background. I don't know that it shows super great right now, but it will as soon as we do a little bit of inking to bring out the beauty. Creative Escape is in Phoenix, Arizona in August. Let me see if I can just add it in the chat, you guys, to make it a lot easier for you. It would probably be good if I had an assistant, huh? Let me see. If it takes me too long to find it, then I'm not going to do it right now. But I will add it into the description later. Let's just look. Okay, I will find it later and add it because I am not finding it super fast and I don't want to spend tons of time on that. But I will add it to the description later on. Okay, so now we are going to do a fun inking technique. I love creating my own backgrounds from pure white cardstock. It's one of my favorite things to do. So you'll notice we have one here already. Shari, I should give you the power. If I wasn't, I almost did before I went live today, but then I hadn't talked to you. So we're going to figure that out before next time. Let's see. Tracy, I will find it as soon as we're done, and I'll add it. Okay, so we have our background. Our background is going to go from this to this. And I don't know if you see it. I kind of wanted it to have that patinaed look. Obviously, we're using Salvaged Patina. Then we're going to bring out the beauty of the embossing folder with that wood grain. And then we're going to splatter it with some awesome foundry wax. So kind of a lot of different things going into creating this background. But we're going to start by giving it an all over inking with Salvaged Patina. Shari, I think if you text it to me, I can add it in clickable. And before next week, we're going to fix that so that you can just add the links. We do need to teach Odin to type. So we're going to really go all in on inking. I want it to fill in all those little nooks and crannies. Jen says she thought the background was pattern paper. That is the goal. I love creating my own. The great thing about embossing folders have been around forever, and they're just one of those great standard products that brings so much interest to your backgrounds, to different elements on your cards. Oh, Shari says she sent it. Let me add that really fast, you guys. Shari, you're amazing. Copy and paste. I have to paste it from not my streaming software. Funny enough, I know it doesn't make any sense, you guys. Oh, live here. This is where I am. I'm just going to pop it in here and I hope that works. Okay, you guys, there should be a clickable link now for anybody who wants to kind of read more about it. Thank you, Shari. And we're going to just continue all over. And like I said, I really want this to go in all of those little nooks and crannies. And I probably need to get the re-inker out because Salvaged Patina is my very favoriteest distress oxide, or distress color, probably. I should just say distress color. I like it in all different forms. That looks good. Yep, Shari Moss is the bomb. We love our Shari. And then, these aren't oxides, but you can totally use them together. I like the cubes because we're going to do direct to paper. And oh no, not walnut stain. I lie. We're going to take gathered twigs and ground espresso. And I'm going to start with my gathered twigs first. Now you could do this with your big ink pads, but I love these small ones for the direct to paper techniques because you can just slide it right down the embossed image. And this is any kind of embossing. And the embossed areas are going to pick up that ink. So I'm just going to kind of do a light inking with the gathered twigs first all over this. And you can even kind of go the other way if you see that there are some holes. But see how that great Salvaged Patina, it's picking up underneath all of it, which is definitely what I wanted. Let's see, Nima says, I love embossing folders, easy to use with great results and inexpensive. Yes, especially when they're on sale for 25% off. So if there's any that you want, now is the time. Donna has a fantastic question. She says, where can I donate some of my stamps and dies? If anybody has a good idea, can you let me know or let us know in the chat? I know schools are a great place. Someone told me one time, like, nursing homes sometimes have craft days and things like that. Churches often will take some of those supplies. You might call around. Women's shelters, I think, is another one. They like to have crafts for women and children to do while they're staying there. Those are a few that I know of, but if anyone has any other suggestions, let us know. So this is ground espresso, and I'm just kind of darkening. I'm leaving some of it lighter in the center. But you can see I'm using pretty good pressure with these little ink pads, and it's not filling in. We're still getting the awesome Salvaged Patina showing through. Now, if you want to eliminate that Salvaged Patina step, you could totally start with a light blue cardstock. But I tend to do, like, I just start with ink and end with ink. I put a lot of ink in there too. You can kind of see it seeping through some of those areas. But I love this. So let me wipe up my glass mat. Oh, Jenna says you can donate to the library and then people can borrow them. And Colleen says women's shelter as well. Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. And keep it coming. So I'm just going to clean up my glass mat and then we're going to move it out of the way for a little bit. I'm going to stick it down out of the way. So now we're going to take my plastic spatter box here. Oh, Laura says she donates to the local children's hospice. They craft with bereaved siblings. That is a fantastic option. Thank you so much. Yes, and Donna says thank you. You guys have great suggestions. Thank you so much. This is the gilded foundry wax. There are a lot of different ways to use it. This is one of my two favorite ways. The other way is to apply it around edges, which maybe we'll do. We'll see. But I like to put it in my box, and then I like to create that spatter effect with it. So it just looks like we have, you know, this is, in this case, it'll be gilded spatter all over. Kind of like you would do any of your white, either gouache or, I really love the Spellbinders white splatter, and it is called splatter. I love that one as well. or if you do paint techniques. Sometimes I like to create spatter with distress, mica stains, same kind of thing. Now the difference here is you are going to want to heat it because this product has to be heated to set it. And that's what's going to give it those shiny little specks all over. And we're just going to heat it up. And you should be able to start seeing. There we go. And it's just going to make it nice and shiny and so, so pretty. And I went really heavy with my spatter today. But look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay. Once we have that done, that is our background. Isn't that fun? Now, I did put some white in the supply list. I don't know if we'll use it or not. We're not going to right now. I really loved it at this point. So we have a couple of different backgrounds to work with. That means I'm going to make 2 cards. Splatter for crafting and spatter for crimes. Tracy, thank you so much for that. I love it so much. Let's get out some cardstock now. I may have to trim some down actually. Oh, that's not even a full sheet. What happened there? I want a half a sheet for stamping our flowers. That's what we're gonna do, some stamping and coloring. And as always, my goal is to, even if you don't have these exact products, if you have something similar, maybe you have a floral set that you love, and maybe you already have a background embossing folder like this that you could recreate something similar. Michelle says that is awesome. So let's pick out which images we want to stamp today. I want to do this one. Oh, you know what else? Because these are cling stamps, I need to take my insert out of my Misty. And I'm just going to put a regular old sticky mat in there, which I love. And we're going to start with 3 images. We may need more, but we're going to start here today and see where it takes us. Sound good? And I love these. I think they're really fun. Hi, Tina. Hi. So good to see you. Let me grab my ink. I'm going to stamp these in black today, and an ink that works for alcohol ink coloring. We are going to use Olos. I'm going to move this out of the way too. And we're going to see what kind of impression we get. So what are other plans? I've seen some plans for going out of town, crafting. Tell us all the things. Let's see. Tomorrow I'm going to the farmer's market with my oldest. He goes like every weekend, I think, that he doesn't work, he goes. So we're doing that. We might be going for a hike tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, Monday. I have some sewing I want to do. You know, just the usual. Ooh, I love that. Look how pretty those are. Okay. I'm going to leave those in my Misty for now. And we're going to bring out my fun little carousel. Garden work, Jan says. Yes. Oh, we want to do some of that too. Ethan just asked me if I wanted to do some of that this weekend. So yes. So this carousel is a 5-section little, it's from Bright Room. There is a link in YouTube. It should be up at the top of the page. It's not down in the regular description. It'll be right underneath the title for the video that will take you to this, but it's called the Small Round Turntable Spinner. It's $15 on Target, and I love it. If you watched my video from yesterday, I went ahead and went in with my Olos and I put them shading colors together. So brush tip to brush tip. With Olos, the marker itself is this. It's not the full thing. So this is color B 2.2, for example. There is a connector ring, so you can connect brush tip to a chisel tip, which was how I had them, or how I prefer, because I use brush tip 99.9% of the time. I like to put shading colors together. So I've got B 2.0 and B 2.2 together on the same marker. It also takes up way less room that way. Going to the lake, Marcy said. Michelle says her husband has to work, so she gives her time to play. Nice. Kat's doing resting and relaxing. That sounds amazing. Oh, Tina says hubby and son going to the Indy 500, so she's staying home where it'll be quiet. That's lovely. That's always kind of a nice little treat. Nikki is doing plants, so another garden going in. Oh, yes. Kat says Stampers Anonymous makes the best stamps. They look great. Thank you. Yes. There is a difference with red rubber, isn't there? So let's pull out some of the new colors I want to use. I really love these red violets, and these will be the new colors that I'm using. Except, where do you think my other one is? I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. Oh no, here they are. Found them. All right, we're going to start with RV 1.5, and we're just going to start laying down some color. We're going to zoom in a little bit too. So if you have picked up Olo markers, let me know down in the chat. Would love to hear from you guys. There's so many different ways to color these, whether you watercolor or you want to ink blend on them. I just wanted to play with my new Olo colors. I've been playing with them all week. I love them. So I'm just going to go in and add my dark color first, and then we'll kind of go from there and see how it goes. Moved to the beach for the summer. Donna, that sounds amazing. Kathy is going to repot roses this weekend. Nice. Sounds like a lot of gardening work is happening. I've done none yet. Really need to probably get on that. Then we're going to do a little RV 1.3, and I will list all of these colors when we're done with the live down in the description. I didn't plan out too far past. I was going to color with Olos and see what color struck me. Pardon me. I have the hiccups again. What in the world? Nikki said hers came in the mail today. Awesome. Excuse me, you guys, I had to get a little drink. So I hopefully will stop hiccuping. I don't know. And we're just going to kind of pull up from that dark color. Oh, I am using Nina 110-pound weight smooth white cardstock. I really like it. I wasn't sure at first when I first got Olos, you know, over a year or so ago. I've tried other paper. This is kind of my favorite for alcohol. Well, it's for kind of my favorite for general purposes, if that makes sense. And so I've tried several things, but I've kind of come back to it, and I'm finding I'm liking my results. I'm going to do RV 1.1 now, which is on the other end of this marker. Do you swatch your colors, Nicole? Donna said. Donna, I did, but I am going to do a new swatch sheet this weekend because since they have new colors now, but I do like to have them swatched. I'm pretty sure I still have it around here somewhere. I don't exactly know where I stuck that old sheet. But yes, I do like to have these swatched. It really helps when choosing colors. It helped especially for me at the beginning when I was new to these. I kind of have some favorites now, so that does tend to help a little bit. I kind of know what I'm looking for, but I really highly recommend a swatch sheet. Olo on their website has some great ones. I'll link that in the description too. I have a lot I need to link when we're done. I should maybe have Shari make me a list. Or I should make one. Oh, yay! That's awesome, Kat. I'm excited to see how your cards coloring on embossing folders comes out. Okay, so that was my light color. I kind of blended out more than I wanted, but that's okay. We're just going to go back now with RV 1.3. And I'm going to just kind of flick and feather that color up. This is my mid-tone color. Oh, I kind of got a little too aggressive. Let's fix that right there with the lighter shade. Also, I love that I can just flip it over for my blending shade when they're like this. And then even if you want to go back with your darkest color in certain areas and add more detail in, my favorite thing about alcohol ink markers is you can just keep building and building without pilling your paper. What's the list? You'll text it. Thanks. I need the, remind me, Creative Escape, list of Olo markers I'm using today, and the swatch sheet, please. Thanks, Shari. Shari, I'm going to make you moderator next time. I don't know why I haven't already. That's really dumb of me. I kind of like it. I like it not overly blended out. There's a couple of little sharp areas. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, these are so, so pretty. All right. I think now, and I picked pinks, so just a little kind of hint at what I'm thinking. I think they're going to look pretty against the background. Let's get some greens now, and there are some new green colors. Is this the ones I want to use? I don't know that I'm using all, this is the newer ones. 1.4, these are the 2s. I think I want to use these. As always, I am talking to myself. So sorry. Do I want to? Yeah, we're gonna start with this. We'll see what we think. Love the pinks, Larissa said. I bought some Olo markers and I'm planning to buy the set of new colors. Yay, Margaret, I'm excited. Kat says she's hoping that you'll send out a list of all the things. Oh my gosh, last minute project cutting out a travel pillow. We'll do that. This is YG 1.2 and it's a little bit limier green, but I think against that aqua, well, first of all, everything against Salvaged Patina looks pretty good. I think you can go a lot of different directions with that, but we're going to do kind of this limey color. I've really been digging it lately. You guys are so funny. I just know that Shari is usually around. Even if she's not watching, she listens. And she has a better memory than I do. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to use a little 1.6 here as well. And these are newer colors, I believe. Just going to put a little bit of that darkish color down. A little bit of this mid-tone color. And then that really pretty light limey green. Easy peasy. Tina loves swatching. Yes, I do too. I think I definitely will be doing a bit of that. All right, let's go ahead and just flip it over while we have our greens out. And just do the green sections on this. Now these images are pretty big, so I only picked 3. I'm thinking, and it depends on how long this goes today, we might pick different ones. Since I have 2 backgrounds, I think it would be really fun to just do 2 cards that are the same, but with different florals. These are the ones I used. Want to make sure I'm keeping out the right markers. Actually, did I put that one away? No, I kept it out. Yay. Let's see. Kat says, I love these kinds of images because they make coloring feel less intimidating. Yes. They don't need a lot of color, for sure. I'm thinking we may do some yellows. I really like yellows with this. Let's do yellows. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with Y 1.1 here. And because these are called abstract florals, you can really definitely kind of go that abstract route. You don't have to worry, excuse me, too so sorry, everybody. You do not have to worry about being, you know, realistic, perfect. Well, with me, you never have to. I kind of like just doing what I do. Whatever you like. It's there. If there's more, just holler. Sure will. Thanks for being the best moderator, non-moderator that there is. And you're going to have to tell me about this travel pillow you're making. That sounds interesting. Donna, are you working on any more quilts? Did you take quilts with you to the beach for the summer? Yep, I think yellows are going to be a good call here. Now, if you want to richen the color, this is kind of where I like to take. You can take a yellow orange if you want, or just kind of an orange. Which color do I want to try? I don't want it to be too terrible dark. Let's try the orange red 1.3. And just a little bit here and there. We'll blend it out a bit too. I think that will help darken it just a little bit. There we go. And that is it. So really for coloring, I did not use a huge assortment of colors. I'm hoping we still have plenty of time, depending on how long this goes, because I will go ahead and color some more. Make that second card. Oh, you quilt and cross stitch all summer at the beach. That's awesome, Donna. That sounds fantastic. I want to come just hang out and do the same thing. Oh, I wish. So these do come tabbed. We're going to just snip them apart. These are my favorite wire snips from Lawn Fawn, mostly because they're aqua. They match my Spellbinder's apron. They match Salvaged Patina. You know, all the good stuff. And let's do this one. Easy enough. These are nice and big, so they are super easy. Oh, just a pillowcase, Shari says. Oh my goodness, Sandy, I'm so excited to meet you and Terry at Creative Escape. Oh, that's so fun. I'm super, super excited. I think we're going to have a blast. Donna says, come anytime. Donna, you say that, I might show up. All right. We're just going to tape those down. And then let's grab our die cut machine. And we're going to just roll these right on through. My beautiful lilac machine. I love it so much. Lilac Shimmer. Oh, Erica, I'm sorry to hear that. I do have a full beginning to August, Shari. It's kind of true. How much do you let's just talk about how much do you love a new machine and new cutting plates? So much, so much, so much. I'm so happy right now. All right, let's see if this is going to be as pretty as I hope it is. Oh yeah, the colors pop. Oh, that's going to be cute. Okay, so now that we have our florals, we're going to start working on the rest of the design. I did die cut this tag from that Mama Elephant set already, but let's go ahead and do our keys with our embossing folder. So let me grab that. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove my cutting plates for now. The Maiden Voyage. Oh, Natalie, you do. I have a link for this beauty. If you weren't here at the beginning when I showed it, I'm going to show it again because it's just too pretty not to. You can pre-order. This is the Lilac Shimmer. It's available on the Spellbinders website. There's a link down below. It comes in the 6-inch or the Platinum 6. And then there's also this same version in the Scout, which is their Lil Guy. Which I think it cuts like 3.5, 3.25, 3.5 inches. So it's going to be like your great mobile one, but it is absolutely stunning. There's lots of colorways. It's not just this colorway. This is the one I picked. I went a little outside my comfort zone and I'm glad I did because she's a pretty one. She's pretty. I love, love, love her. So yes. I'm just joining in. Is that background pattern paper? No, it isn't, Natalie. You're going to have to go back and watch from the beginning. I created it with an embossing folder and inks. Yes, isn't she pretty? I know. I just love it so much. Not even kidding a little bit. She's pretty, pretty. All right. Oh, we need to die cut first, Nicole. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab these keys, and I kind of want to do an assortment of metallic cardstock. I don't know what we're going to end up using. Let's see what we've got. I've got a little bit of rose gold. Let's do that. Let's do a little silver, and then I've got some gold. We'll do these. Oh, Mama Duck ordered hers. Yay! Purple is the best color. Yeah, it's so pretty. I am not normally I'm not a purple hater, but I'm not the biggest purple person. But I had to have it. Too pretty not to. Okay, there are 4 different key shapes in this embossing folder. So again, this is the Captivating Keys embossing folder and cutting dies. We want to create those decorative keys. So I'm going to pick a couple from here. We're just going to do a couple so we have an assortment from all, and then we'll pick what we want to use, and I'll save the rest for other cards. I die cut my keys first. So we're just going to roll through. It is pretty much the maiden voyage, Natalie. I'd only used it once before. I saved it. It just came this week. I do have it a little bit early so I can kind of show it off. Super fun. Okay, now let's do a couple in silver, but let's do different ones. I mean, while I have this out, we might as well do multiple because I think they can be used for everything. Hi, April. Oh, Larissa, I can't wait to see you. It's been too long, friend. Oh my gosh. I'm so super excited. I think you're going to love it. And I can tell you right now that we're going to be having some fun with something brand new from me as part of my class. That's all I can say. So I hope you guys are excited. All right, let's just pick a couple to do. All right, so now we have some keys, and they're really cute, just like this on their own. And you can die cut them from any kind of paper you want. I just thought the metallic would definitely give us vibes like an actual key. And I'm going to use my backing. Again, if you weren't here at the beginning, my sandwich that I like for embossing is our platform base and top. Then it's going to be the embossing folder with paper in it. And I use these packaging because it's nice. It's really thick packaging for these embossing folders. I use this as my shim. So we're going to open up our embossing folder, and the side that you can feel that the key will fit into, we want to put them face down. So you want to pick the key that fits in here, and we're going to try to do more than one at a time if they don't shift. Really, it's probably best to do one at a time, but why would we do that? It'll kind of nestle in. We just want to match them up. Let's get rid of that. Where's this guy go? He's big. Oh, it's on this edge? Is there not one that matches this? Oh yeah, it's right there. Duh, Nicole. It's like, it's got to be here somewhere. And let's do this little rose gold one. That's probably enough. I don't really want to mess these up. If you really want to be careful, do one at a time. All right. Whoops. Let's roll this through. And let's see what kind of detail we get on these pretties. Oh my gosh, I can tell already I'm going to love it. Do you see that great embossing on there? So here's an example. Here's the one that hasn't been embossed yet. And here is the one that has the little detail down here at the end, right up here. It just kicks them up a notch. It makes them so cute. And what I love is that then it's paper. It's not the thick, you know, like ephemera type of keys or anything like that. Okay, look at these. I don't know, can you see that great detail on that? There we go. So cute. Let's do some more because it's fun. Let's see what we got left here. Maybe I can get them all, the rest of them. I'm not using all of them on my cards probably. I was thinking probably just a couple of keys per card, but it's fun to make. And I don't mind having some extras available the next time. I can just tuck them into the storage pocket. And the next time that I want to have a key on a card or some sort of project, I will have it. I wonder if I just use the same ones all 3 times. I might have. Those look great, Kat said. Yay, super fun. This looks like a good staple embossing folder. This one is so cute because you can use it just as a great key background. I really love that it can be used both ways. Okay, we have a nice assortment of keys now. And I really love them out of different metallic paper. Okay, so we're gonna set our pretty little die cut machine over to the side for a minute. I've got one heck of a mess happening now. Amazing, the key looked adorable, plain, but embossed is next level fabulous. Yes, Kristen, I agree. So let's pull my glass mat back out for a little inking, I think. And we'll grab our card. So we have our card with our florals. And then we want to, what I think I want to do is we're going to put a sentiment on our tag and kind of tie in a key or 2 for fun. Where's that other one? I had another key somewhere. Well, that's a, oh yeah, I don't want to do 2 gold ones. I think I want to do, I really like these, I think. It doesn't really matter. But I thought we would tie a couple of keys into here with our tag. And then we're going to use the beautiful, beautiful turquoise hemp twine from Lawn Fawn. I did link all of the colors down below because I love this so much. It's my favorite thing. Natalie has a big mess too. Shari, you only have 1 embossing folder. What is this? Say it isn't so. That's funny. Let me grab my stamp set because it has the cutest sentiments. They all look like little handwritten sentiments. What should we use? I'm thinking like, okay, here's what just because would look like. Just because is cute. It kind of takes up that whole room. Doesn't have to though. There's thanks, XOXO. Let's just do just because. Just because it's cute, right? And I think I don't even have to remove my stamps from here, which is good because I'd like to color the rest of those. And I'm going to put my tag in my Misty with my sentiment. Oh, but... And I think we'll just stamp this in black. Oh, Shari, that is fun. Shari's going to get more hemp twine from the source. I love it. Oh, I hope I can stamp that in the same place again. If not, we'll die cut another one. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. A little just because. I just think this font is so fun. It matches the mood and feel of these abstract flowers perfectly. Now, I do think it needs a little distressing. Of course. Natalie says, Shari, get to shopping. I am going to go around the edges with my gathered twigs. Just a little bit. I don't want it to be quite so perfect-y. We want it to be a little messier. Well, I do. You might not. You might want it to not be. Just a little. There we go. I think laying it flat, I'm going to get a better direct to paper. Whoops. Okay. That sounds so much fun, Shari. Have the best time. You go spend a week with Kelly, but then you get to come spend a week with, or not a week, but a few days with me. Haha. Alrighty. I think off of my card, I'm going to try overlapping these and gluing them where they overlap a little bit so that I can tie them together like so. So let's do this. So I can tie them together and add the little goodies before we put it on the card. I think maybe I want that to go back behind. Yes, I do. And we're going to put a little glue here. Just kind of making a little bouquet. That looks pretty good. I like it. And then I'm going to take my hemp twine and I'm going to wrap it maybe about 3-4 times around. You get what, 68 yards? Yes, 68 yards of fun. So I need to get to using it. I love it so, so much. Aw, Shari. Can't wait. So I'm going to just knot this, well, not knot it, but I'm going to tie it first, like so. And then we're going to play around a little bit before we secure it into a bow to see what we like best. I'm going to put on my little tag. I wanted it to kind of look like this little bouquet you'd give somebody, and I just thought the keys tied into it would be kind of fun. Who knows? We'll see if I like it or not. Oh yeah, I do kind of like it. Do I want to do this one here? This is my thought process as I'm making cards. You never know what it's going to be. Just thought the keys were so cute. I like it. So once you kind of have it where you like, I'm just going to tie it into a little bow. And I purposely leave my tails long so that I can trim them to whatever length I like once I pop it on the card. The loops kind of are determined by the size and scale of the rest of the card. I think that's cute. Then we're going to kind of look at it, and I definitely want to pop it up. The other thing is I think we're going to trim this down. I kind of wish I'd started with a little bit smaller background, but that's okay. I want a white background around the edge just to help frame up the design a little bit. So I'm going to take about 1/8 of an inch off every side. You could just take 1/4 inch off of each side, but to me, I think this might be a little more even. At least for the 2 long sides. Let's see. There we go. April, you do need to plan a vacation. Okay, now we need a card base and foam. And some sort of embellishment. For sure a heart somewhere, I'm sure. Which I did not pull out at all. Who am I? Okay. I'm just going to put glue here in the center. And we're going to pop that down. I think the white border will tie into the white outline nicely. Kind of help frame it up a little bit more. Does anyone else have fun travel plans for the summer? I have a fun girls weekend. Then I have teaching in Phoenix. Then I have another fun girls weekend in August. And that's what I have so far. That's it. Let's see. I think we can hide some foam here. If you have any fun plans, tell me in the chat. Anybody taking a really fun bucket list vacation? All right, we're going to peel off our foam. Tell me in the chat which of those sets that I showed at the beginning, or if you weren't here at the beginning but you've seen or purchased the new Tim Holtz and Simon Says stamps and coordinating dies, which set do you want me to use next? I kind of know which one or ones that I want to use next, but I am curious what you guys think. I'm trying to do more of sharing what you want to see. So part of my flowers, I think I can just snip those off and that's not going to be a big deal. And I don't really want to snip. There we go. Those are just going to kind of hang. Perfect. Oh, looks like some fun trips. Okay, I wondered what happened because my chat was not updating, but I think it's me. There we go. Minus the teaching. Shari says her plans are my plans. This is true. Sandy has a 3-day girls weekend in July. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And just booked a big trip to Europe in November. Oh, I want to go. That sounds amazing. Stamptember. Yeah. I'm doing a painting workshop in Italy in September. Mary. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's the top of a bucket list. That sounds absolutely incredible. I am super jealous. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sharon, Alaskan cruise. Oh, yep, that's on my bucket list too. That sounds super fun. Island Park and Yellowstone in July, Natalie said. Maui in July. Oh, Patrice, that's going to be amazing. Oh my gosh, yes. Laura said, we're going to Arizona in October, so won't be there in August. I know. Darn it. Well, hopefully it goes good and I get to come back. Let me grab an embellishment. We're going to use whatever is in this because this was convenient. Let's see if any of these match. Yes, I like these. Okay, they're Trinity stamps. That's great. Whatever we got is what I'm going to make work. Hi, Sharon. Alaskan cruises are the best, is what Laura says. Oh, how fun. All right, I have a little heart. I think we're going to do at least one. Let's see what 2 looks like just for fun, shall we? I think we'll do a couple little hearts. And I think we'll add some of these because those are kind of the right color. That's what I'm looking for anyway. Curiosity Shop Karen, just pick the one that is at the top of my list. Yay. That and the numbers, those are probably my top ones, although I've kind of had some ideas for a couple of the others, so. Love that. Thank you, Amy. So we're just going to pop a couple of these. I didn't get out my tray, which is probably a huge mistake. Or my little triangle trays, you know. We're just going to pop a few little gems here and there. This one. This one. A little something to decorate up the background a bit. The background, I don't want to add too terrible much, but I think I need one more. This one, not that. No. Oh, how fun, Laura. Oh my gosh, going on a cruise to Spain, Portugal, and then 5 days in Scotland. Kathy, I want to come on Kathy's trip too. Look at me, just inviting myself along. What trips are you guys taking and which ones can I join? I really need to plan a trip. Okay, and then we're going to do a couple of little red hearts here on our tag because hearts are always a good idea. And then, oh, you know what I was going to use? And I have no idea where I set them, so we're not going to. We're going to flip it over and just snip off. There's not a lot we're snipping off, not really. Just a tiny little bit that's hanging off the edge. And there we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I think we're going to go ahead and color. Yep, it's happy early birthday to Shari. So let's actually just leave this one here for a minute. And let's color a few of the other images if you guys want to. I know we're a little over an hour. I probably won't put the whole card together, but we could do part of it. Couldn't we? I want to show some more of the colors. I would really like to know where I put my cardstock. I put it away. That's a novel idea. Oh, thank you guys. Love the elements. Thank you so much. So let's just try coloring these other two flowers that I didn't do the first time around. Because I have that other background, I don't want it to go to waste. So I definitely want to use it, and we'll just do this leaf again. I'm just going to peel these off for now. We'll clean those in a little bit. I need these keys, Mary said. Aren't they amazing? Can you even believe that they're just paper? That is my favorite thing, is that just by using that awesome matte mirror paper, they look like actual keys. But without the weight, without the bulk, they're a nice thin paper. They're just perfect. And I have all those keys that we did earlier, so I definitely want to use them. While I have this mess out, we might as well make more than one card, is what I think. Watching a lot of YouTube videos on things to do and eat. Isn't that so awesome that we can do that on YouTube when we're going somewhere and get like all of the, what should we do? There's videos on all of that. Okay, let me move these markers, although I might use the greens again. So for this, what color, shall we do some, how about like some, I could do orange. I don't normally. Yes, let's do these reds. I like these. Do I want to use anything else with this? As I'm thinking out loud, well, we're going to start with this. Hi, Susie. Oh, thank you, Wilma. I've been trying to maybe just go a little bit longer, especially if I have more that I want to share. So while this is bright pink, this is going to definitely be more kind of a peachy red, I would say. I'm going to zoom in closer for the coloring. And kind of the same thing I did before where the stamp is naturally dark. This is color R2.4. I'm going to lay in kind of some of that dark color like so. And these are some of the newer colors still from Olo that were just released Monday. And I did put mine, if you're just joining, I did put mine end to end like shading colors for the most part. I don't know why I went so straight there. We're going to have to blend that out. And we're just going to go in with our light color now. It's just a pretty color combo. I'm going to have to figure out what color I want to do the other flower in. Purples is what I think. Don't you guys think? Violets? There's some really pretty new violets. I'm wondering if my 2-year-old granddaughter will ever know what a key is. That cursive, there's a whole lot of things that I wonder. It's funny with my kids, there's a 5-year age difference between my middle and my youngest. And, oh, I'm really sorry. Lori Craig is calling me. She must not know I'm live. And the 5-year age difference between that 5 years was the difference between knowing cursive and not knowing cursive. Isn't that funny? Like Peyton can read it, but Ethan can't. When I write in cursive, he's like, Mom. And granted, some of my cursive probably isn't the nicest, but the neatest, not nicest, neatest. Okay, let's feather in a little bit more of that dark color. Like that. Sometimes coloring is so relaxing. Yes, purple. Yes, we have to match. We have to match our lilac shimmer die cut machine for sure. Just thinking purple, yes. I know, it's so weird. He got a card from someone for graduation and really couldn't read it. Like I think he can pretty much read mine now, but you know, some cursive, I probably do a combo of cursive print in a lot of ways. I'm really not loving my shading here. Let's work on that a little bit more. I feel like, let's just soften that. I'm liking it better. I think I just needed to pull that dark color up a little bit further. Yeah. Like so. And again, the best thing about alcohol ink markers is you can go over it as many times as you need to like the results. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I just needed to have a little less of the light color showing. We'll just blend a little bit more. Oh, I'm liking that color though. Liking that color. My kids print. Lori said busted. Lori, I didn't know if you knew or not. That's so funny. Sorry I sent you to voicemail. All right, we're gonna do purple for this, and then I'll probably color the rest off camera just because I have already, I'm just gonna complete this card just like I did the last one. Here, let's flip that around. Yeah, it's crazy. The non-cursive thing. So weird. Yep, everybody's laughing at Lori. You did get busted, Lori. You totally got busted. Let's see. Which color do I want to use? I think I want to use this, I think. These. Figured it out. Okay, we're going to use BV 4.2 to kind of do this blue violet. I'm just going to go in and do a nice little base. Again, these are our little scribbly flowers. Oh, Lori, thank you for making me laugh. I am kind of long today, so it's not really your fault. I just decided to do more coloring. This is BV 4.4. And I'm going to use 4.5. I think these colors are going to be really pretty together. I like these colors together a lot. Thanks everybody for helping me decide what colors to use here. I'm just going to go back with my light color now and just kind of try to soften. Blend it all out. And then for this one, I think I'm going to go in with my dark color. And I'm just going to do kind of some little dots. Sometimes I usually reserve this for critters, but I kind of think it's kind of cute for this. There we go. Super simple. Super, super simple. Let's keep these colors out so I can make sure and mark those down. That is a pretty color, isn't it? Coloring is always a good idea, Lori says. She is correct. She is correct. Oh, that's not the color I wanted to use. Wrong end. It's still green, so we're good. I am going to just go ahead and lay down these green colors for this, and then I'll die cut all of these and finish off the other card. And these are our YG colors, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6 are what I'm using. Mostly because I love that kind of limey look to the 1.2. There we go. I think that's a leaf. I hope that die cuts correctly. It's artistic flowers. The dot accent looks great. Thank you so much. And there are my flowers. So I'll die cut those off camera so that I can do another card like this. I'll probably choose a different greeting, maybe thanks or something. But it will look like this. Beautiful little artistic flowers. A little tag with our sentiment, and of course those awesome embossed keys. We have lots to choose from since I was embossing all of the keys earlier. Okay, you guys, did I miss any questions? Did I miss any questions? I know while I was coloring there, I was afraid I might miss something. Oh, good. Lori's here so she can answer questions. Lori, how long to restock the brush markers? If I don't get an answer for that now, I'll see if I get one and I'll try to add that into the comments as well. Shari has a whole list for me of things I need to add. Oh, thank you so much, Larissa. And Larissa, I'm so excited I get to see you in August. I'm excited. And Sandy and Terry, is anybody else coming to Creative Escape? If you are, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Replay crew, I love you guys as always. So if you're coming to Creative Escape, definitely drop it in the comments. Let's see, question. Can you tell me the cord maker you used in a previous live? Oh, the cording maker for like the cross stitch finishing? It's Krynic. And I do have a link to it in my on my Instagram page today, but I can add that into the description if that's what you're asking about. Kathy, Lori says she hopes to have an update on restock soon. When I know, I will make sure and add it into the description. Susie wants to go so badly. Oh, Sandy, I'm hoping to hit the attic as well. I'm hoping to either go a little early or stay late. I don't know which one I'm doing yet because my parents live pretty close, a couple hours away. So I'll be spending some time with them, but I'm hoping to convince my mom to go to the attic with me. If not, I'm going by myself, so whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, Tracy says she is going. Snail mail for Zoe is going. Yay! Thank you guys so much. I thoroughly enjoyed today. I hope you guys did too. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your support, for hanging out with me, for always leaving such lovely comments. I will be live next week. I hope anyone here in the US celebrating Memorial Day has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Shari has just texted me more updates. I will be adding all of the markers I used down in the description, the exact colors in case you like those color combinations, and any of the links that you guys asked for, I will also add. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys all next Friday. Bye. The supplies used in today's video are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here is another project that you might be interested in. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a new live video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll catch you next time.